Hmm. 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 I should really finish more projects. Hey guys, it's your boy DJ HardLogic here, coming at you with another episode of Survival Minecraft, episode 47. And in today's episode, whoops, wrong button, we're going to be working in here. I am going to be building I'm going to be building an escape room in here, and instead of doing a bunch of time lapses like I did in the last episode because they don't make for a very long video, I'm just going to jump right into it. So let's get started. Actually, no. I'm going to save that for later, because I installed a mod called Spyglass Astronomy, and I've been having quite a lot of fun with it. And so I am going to be building something completely different, and it's not going to be part of the base, technically. In today's episode, I've decided I'm going to be building this radio telescope, and after I do that, I'm going to have some fun naming planets and making constellations. So let's get started. So I got a little bit started here. This is just basically to the very, very bottom part of the lower platform. There's technically 3 platforms, but the very toppest one is just decorative, I think, because from what I could tell based off the build, which I didn't actually design this. I found this on Planet Minecraft, I think. I'll try to remember to put a link to that in the description. The build for this doesn't have a platform or like a way to get up to the very, very top platform, but there is to the first and second one. But I think now I'm going to start on the stairs that spiral up to said platform. But as you can see here, there's a little bit of a mess in front, so I'm just going to remove this until the schematic I made says I don't need to remove anymore. It just looks like right about here. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. And there will be some other places where I need to remove some stuff, like, let's see, I'll do this. Like, I know that one doesn't need to be there. I know there's a couple over here that don't need to be there. Like, some of these. Stuff like that. I won't really show all of it on camera, but it's just little things. Anyway, let's get going. Man, I haven't not done a time-lapse in so long that I don't really know what to do. I guess let's just start. So I made a little bit of progress before the server reboots in about a minute, which it does every day at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if that's not your jam, then I guess maybe don't play on the server. But if you don't mind that, because a lot of people aren't on the server at this time, then it's not that big a deal. It's not a reset, it's just a restart. And I don't remember the exact reason why it does this. All it does is just kick you off the server for a minute or so. Kind of like that. And we're back. The original build for this actually doesn't have any of these end rods. I did that one to light it up because this is intended to be a nighttime build, so I don't want it to spawn mobs. And 2, just so I can actually see what I'm doing, and now I'm at the first corner. I actually had a thought that I don't know that I've been saying the name of the server in my videos. This is the Java Survival server. I think I've been saying it, but I honestly don't remember.
Flashback.
Hey guys, it's your boy DJ HardLogic here, coming at you with another episode of Survival Minecraft, episode 47. And in today's episode,
End of flashback.
the link for it is in the description at the very top of all my videos that I've been on here. So if you ever want to check it out, feel free. We always accept new people. As long as you're not a big butt, then you should be okay. Well, I finally made it up to the first floor, and as you can see, I can't. But why would I have an observatory radio tower where I can't see anything? Well, that's because the second floor is above the clouds, and so that's where most of the observations will be made, right up there. This actually took a lot less stairs than I thought it would, so I have an entire extra stack down in my shulker box down there. So I'll just keep on going, fill this in, and I'll get back to you once I get that done. I've got this part more or less finished. There's a little bit over there that I'm going to have to do later, and I still don't have like the quote-unquote rail guards that keep you from falling off all the time. But I did get to the point where I can start on the second level, and as you can see, I am well above the clouds, so there shouldn't be anything obscuring my view at night, which I did just sleep, which I wasn't really thinking that through too well. But speaking of mods, because this whole thing is actually being built because of the mod that I mentioned near the beginning of the episode, I did also install some other just kind of cosmetic life improvement mods, like one that prevents rain from appearing above the clouds because that's where rain comes from, so it shouldn't really come from above that. And that's called Head in the Clouds, I think. And then there's another one that I haven't really had a chance to explore too much because there haven't been very many thunderstorms, but it's dynamic thundering or something like that. I don't remember what the actual name, but that's what it does. And it's like it changes how thunder sounds based off of where the lightning strike is, I think. Anyways, you can go check those out. I'll try to put those links down in the description too. I'm going to have a lot of links in the description in this episode. But I only stopped doing this part because I ran out of stone. I only had what little bit I mined out earlier, which was not very much. I don't think I have any more stone. No, I don't. So I'll need to go back to my base and get some of that, and then I'll keep on keeping on. Oh wait, I just remembered. I have a list of all my mods right here. What was that thunder one called? Immersive Thunder. That was close. And then the other one is Head in the Clouds. That actually looks pretty neat. And now that I have that done, I think it's time to start working on the supporting structure. So it's not just a weird, skimpy little looking leg thing with no real world supports, says the guy who has a giant floating base. But for that, I'm going to need more chains than I have. But it is a start. So let's start.
Moments later.
This is why I didn't do this as a time lapse. I knew I wouldn't have enough resources. Which is probably the most annoying part about trying to do a time lapse is gathering all of the resources so you don't have to keep coming back to get more resources. Oh, I got 2 cats in here now. And I do really miss having the luxury of being able to see all the chunks all the time. So, I wish they would update that mod, the Distant Horizons, but at this point, I really don't think they're going to. Because I don't think it takes that long to update a mod. I mean, I can check real quick. I guess that's as many as I can do. Okay, so let's see. Mods, Distant Horizons. Nope. This was last updated March. So I don't think that they're going to update this. There is technically a beta version of this. I mean, this is technically already a beta version, but the version that is currently, quote, available doesn't work. Or at least not for me. So, can't use it. Oh wait, I just noticed that all says forged now. That didn't used to be like that. Where's the fabric version? Maybe that's why it wasn't working. Because it's not the fabric version of it. Huh. That's very weird. Okay, so I have the first quarter of this done, and it's kind of hard to get a visual of what exactly it looks like. Maybe from in here it'll look better. Okay, yeah, I think it looks better in here. So this pole's kind of in the way, but you can see how there's this lattice trussing. I think trussing. I don't know what lattice would be. You can see that there's a sort of this zigzag truss going up both sides. Well, technically it'd be in the middle, so there'd be this X pattern going up through the middle, and then I don't know, I guess this would be like smaller trusses. And then there's chains holding everything together, I assume for just aesthetic reasons. Again, I'm not the one who designed this, I'm just the one who modified it to fit the location and be tall enough. So I need to just copy this 3 more times, and then this part will be done, and then it'll be on to the platforming stuff in the actual satellite radio. Well, I got that part done, and then got a little bit carried away as I've finished pretty much everything except for the actual toppest platform and the dish. Close that door. And then we'll see what's in the fridge. Nothing. Which segues perfectly into today's sponsor. Nothing. If you have someone who has everything, get them nothing. So at the moment, I'm just smelting up all the glass that I'll be needing for the satellite dish. Not the satellite dish, the radio telescope. I don't know why I keep calling it a satellite dish. I guess because it just kind of does look like one. And the super smelter has been really useful, especially for projects like this. The main difference from the previous video to now, because I don't think that... I'm pretty sure that I made these changes after the fact, but I added a fuel indicator, so this is how much I have left. Pretty much everything else is the exact same. But I'll just keep smelting this, and then I might even do a time lapse for the last part of it. I haven't decided yet. I guess you'll find out in 3, 2, 1. There it is, it's all finished, and I'm ready to do some stargazing, but I still have quite a bit of time before I actually can stargaze, and also I need to make sure the people online don't sleep so I can stargaze. Please don't sleep for a few nights. And now we wait. I think that's good enough. So for those of you playing at home with the mod that I have definitely linked in the description because I remembered, there's Saturn V. The way it works is that you use your spyglass to look at stars. Obviously the moon doesn't do anything. It'll start off this way, and then you use your pick button or your pick block. No! Don't sleep! Quit sleeping! Okay. We wait again. Okay, let's try this again. It starts like this. You use your pick button, and now it turns purple, or amethyst as the mod description says. And so this is how you would make a constellation. And to make a constellation, you just pick stars with your normal clicking button. So let's say I'm going to go from here to there, there, and here, and there. Now I've made a constellation, and now I can go SGA, and then just do that. And I don't actually have any ideas for this because it was an example, so I'll just name it Example. And now I have a new constellation named Example, and I'm going to keep it there because why not? And then from here, you click it again, and now it tells you the name of stars and planets, and I don't think I have any named planets visible right now. And I've only named one star. Oh, there's the clown. unnamed. Oh, I do have one. Saturn V again. Nice. That was the first planet that I named. And I'm not entirely certain that being up here is actually super safe. Because you can see up in the corner, that little red dot, that means there's a mob somewhere. I'm assuming on there. Yep. So I probably shouldn't be up here too often. But anyways, now that I've done that, we can go to SGA, what was it? Info? Constellation. Oops. Example. And now you can see here, this is the current angle, which I assume it means in the sky. If I were to do that again, it would, yep, be different. But it also says draw 5 constellations to learn more. And you can see here I have 4 constellations. Example, Leonardo da Vinci, which I don't think is visible right now. No, it's not visible. Right? No, it's not. Okay. And Orion's Belt and the Clown, which I already showed you. Orion's Belt was visible earlier, but it's not at the moment. And as far as planets, you can do the exact same thing except with planet. It says that I have 2, which I don't get because I've definitely named more than 2. I've named 4 of them and a comet, which I happened to notice on like the second night that I actually had the mod installed. So I just called it Logic Comet, I think. But I haven't seen it since because, you know, comets don't usually come around very often. So I'm going to try to get one more constellation in tonight so I can learn more. I just don't know what it's going to be. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking something with right here. What could we do with right there? I'm seeing a square. And then there. And that one. And there. Okay. And then either maybe something like there or this way. There, here, and there. Okay, that's something. What is it though? It's nothing. It's a ladle. SGA name ladle. Okay, so now let's try that. Ah, yes! Okay, it worked. Waning gibbous. Most visible during. I don't know what that means. Waning gibbous. Which I do know what waning gibbous means. I think. Waning is the opposite of waxing, and waxing would be when the moon's going from half, or I guess when the moon's going from full to crescent, and then waning is going from crescent to full. I believe it's either that or the opposite way around. But right now it's a new moon, so I don't know what it means exactly. How many more planets do I need to name before I get more information? 6 planets and 2 comets. I've only named 1 comet, and I haven't seen another comet since. Granted, I haven't been on every single Minecraft night since the first comet, but I've only seen the one, and I haven't even seen it twice. So I guess in the meantime, let's name a constellation over here. No, I don't like that. I'm going to undo that. Man, it's hard to get the way I want it. Because I wanted to kind of squiggle around, but the shapes just aren't good. Why are shapes so hard? Where'd it go? Here it is. Need to hurry up before the sun comes up. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be Draco-ish. So nope, it's GA. You can name it after the sun comes up. That part doesn't matter, but once the sun comes up, then you can't do any more to the constellation. I don't want to call it Draco because it's obviously not Draco, but it's inspired by Ender, because that's a dragon. Ender. Oh wait. I could do Ender Draco. Hopefully tomorrow we'll see a comet. It's unlikely, but we could. So I want to try to get. I want to name one of these planets, one more of these planets, and yeah, it doesn't look like there's a comet tonight. Which is unfortunate because I'd like to learn more. I'm going to name one of these planets. I'm going to name this itty bitty one right there. I already did Plato as a pun on Pluto. I also did Mianus, which is like the opposite of Uranus, because it'd be spelled with MY instead of UR. So I can't do that one. I could do a pun on Neptune. Actually, no. For Neptune, I'm gonna do that one for a pun on Neptune. That's GA name. Triton. King Triton. Open Google. King Triton. Yeah, TON. Triton. So something that's kind of neat with this is that when you're above the clouds, or at least above a certain elevation, you can see planets more easily. At least I think. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Definitely the higher up you are, the brighter they appear. Oh yeah, see, you couldn't see these two before. Yeah, see, you can't see Saturn V and the other unnamed planet. But man, I guess that one's just big. That's GA. Name. Juniper. Oh, oops. I pressed D accidentally. Juniper. Okay, good enough. But you know what? I think that's a pretty good place to leave this. Actually, up there's a pretty good place to leave this. With the moon setting behind me, this is a pretty good place to leave this. So if you had fun, consider leaving a like. And if you had a lot of fun, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one.